Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name has been every day on this channel. I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. And my gosh, guys, we made so much money yesterday. It is so wonderful seeing everybody making money yesterday and losing it today. Let's go. This is crypto. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, yesterday was massive. So much excitement. I'm getting texts from everybody, and we're just getting started. So today we're going to be, can you start that market watch over? Today we're going to be starting, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin manipulation, and we got a new villain in crypto. We got a new villain in crypto that we're going to be talking about today. You guys are going to have to see this. It's unbelievable what this guy did. We are naming names on this channel. We are not putting up with this stuff anymore. I'm going to show you a trade that I'm upside down on right now after making several good trades. And then we are going to take a look at obviously the Ethereum chart, Elon Musk tweeting about Dogecoin again, PayPal using the Square strategy to make money off crypto. We're going to be looking at all that. First and foremost, guys, I do want to say thank you. 383,000 subscribers. If you guys are unaware, right now we are officially the #2 cryptocurrency channel. There are certainly some other channels that are larger that decided when it's hot they want to talk crypto. We've been here the whole time. Y'all always remember that, and y'all do by clicking the subscribe button, so thank you. And also, guys, getting a lot of reports of people getting scammed by impersonators. Remember, I will never ask you for money. I don't do consultations. I don't do investing for people. There's no investment pools. I don't do any of that, ever. So if you think you're talking to me and they're asking for money, it's not me. In general, it's kind of hard to get a hold of me, so you guys keep that in mind. All right, so let's look at the markets right now. Here we go. Let's refresh, get latest data. Right now, we got 8,389 cryptocurrencies. We are just over 1.1 trillion market cap. Huge volume. $173 billion worth of volume yesterday. That's a lot. If you guys remember, it's been somewhere usually between 110 to 120 to 30 billion. Today, it's 173. Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. AAVE taking a lot of that cap away. We've been telling y'all to buy AAVE. We've been telling you. I don't know if everybody's been telling you, but I talked to my best friend yesterday, and he said, that AAVE is running. It is running like crazy. What do I do? You said it's still going up, but I don't want to get in, and then, it's already topped out. I said, listen, AAVE is a blue chipper. You'll want to get in it. If you're afraid to get into AAVE, then you need to jump into synthetics. But AAVE is going to continue to rise. The middle of this month is supposed to be really big for AAVE, so that's what I'm doing. I told him, and you know what happened as soon as he bought it? As soon as he bought it, that thing freaking mooned. Where is it? Look at that. UMA especially. Look at UMA yesterday. UMA is actually beating the Wall Street bets meme. Wow. UMA. And do you guys think that's because I made a UMA dad joke yesterday? Did I make that on air?
I can't. Where did you? I was gonna say where.
I did make a UMA dad joke yesterday, and so that is probably what's happening there. We got one meme coin, and then one dad joke. That's the way crypto is supposed to be. Followed by another meme coin. You can't make this stuff up, people. Doge, look at it, 39% up, and I would be looking at getting out of that if I were y'all. Oh, we're not live on TikTok today, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to set that? You can set that up right there.
J Chain's had one job.
J Chain's had one job to set up the. He also was supposed. He also was supposed to turn it off yesterday, and we live streamed in here for an extra hour. He needs my face. Oh, now he needs my pin. Oh gosh, I don't remember my own pin. I always remember my face. There you go. Okay, so guys, AAVE pumped 34% yesterday. So my friend got in it right before it shot up. If we go and we look at the, let's see, look at the day, he was sending me some circles. I told him to buy it yesterday at about 3 o'clock, about right here. And then it pumped. And he's like, man, I wish I would have sold it. I was like, you don't even need to worry about that. Golly. There you go. So anyways, that's what happened yesterday with AAVE. I think AAVE is going to continue to pump. Definitely something I'm looking at. Biggest pumpers of the day, like we said, UMA, Doge, AAVE, Swissborg. Is this supposed to be Swissborg Cheesb? I've always wondered that. What's that C and the H in the token ticker for? Compound continued to crush it, 22%. That's another one we've been telling you guys to watch out for. Meanwhile, we had some that went down yesterday. Hedge Trade, Siacoin, Funfair after a big run up. Block Stacks. Chainlink down 7% yesterday. Now, I've been loading up on Chainlink. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, there, John Wilson. How high can UMA go? Well, I don't know. It's a great question. If you guys didn't know what it is an Oracle project. And so it's kind of in the same vein of Chainlink. And we do know we like Band, we like Nest, we like a lot of those projects that are in there. I have not actually done a full review on UMA before. So I'm not 100% sure, what kind of price we can predict. But just kind of glancing at it and looking at its chart, it just hit an all-time high. But it is brand new. For these that are setting all-time highs now that don't have price history, I generally believe that about 10x is what I aim for those projects to make predictions for. So I think, if it's at 38, maybe $400 might be a good prediction somewhere around there. I mean, yesterday when it was not at an all-time high, I would have probably put more 15 to 20, but now, obviously, with a big spike like that, you got to take that into consideration. Guys, you guys know what happened. You guys know what happened yesterday. Look at this. I'm deep in a trade right now. I'm down 26K. What am I going to do? Am I going to lose it? Am I going to win it? We'll have to see by the end of the stream. Maybe we can get that thing back in the green. So here's what happened, guys. If you look at the Bitcoin price, and we're going to really examine the chart here in a minute, but the dump. What happened? How do we go from almost, I think, what did it go to? Almost 39,000? Did it touch 39,000? It touched 38.9, I think, somewhere around there. Let me see. Let me zoom that in. Yeah, 38,895. 38,930 here on ByBit. And it just freaking dumped after that. Let's see. Anything new on S-Key? I don't know. We'll have an S-Key video for you guys later here in a couple weeks probably. Nothing new to report at this exact second on SmartKey. But guys, the price was at almost 39K, and now look where we're at. We're at 36,629. Massive dump, massive dump. You guys can see this one candle. This is on the 30-minute chart. One candle, it dumped from 38,840, got rejected hard at 39, went all the way down to 37. Now, if you didn't know, 38 is like a pretty good resistance line. It has been a good resistance line. The lighting is off a bit, they're saying.
Yeah, right.
It's really sad. Oh, can you make me look great? Now I'm dark. That's better, I think. There we go. The lighting is off. That guy spent his $5 to fix the show.
Thanks,
and you
dude.
got to... I have actually spent way more money than that paying TJ. So you guys should actually come... we got a $200 super chat that just says nothing. Thanks there, Career Brown. I appreciate that. So, guys, what happened with this dump? Well, let's check our current crypto villain, F2 pool. Let's see, up 50% in trading since joining the group. Awesome. $10 super chat. Thank you, Manuel. And, guys, just so you know, I try to get to the super chats. I can now see them on the screen, but, we're in the middle of talking about something. I can't hit them all. So your best bet is not to rush them all at the same time. So, guys, let's look at the hourly chart for F2 pool and see exactly what's happened here, okay? Because we've got some spikes. So last night, no, we haven't had any spikes. Not from F2 pool here. If you look at their outflow, everything's been pretty even. I thought we had seen that there was a spike. I don't know where it went. I thought I had seen a spike on that earlier. Wait, today's the 4th, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I think that's wrong. Oh, gosh. Y'all are all going to get my password now. What are we going to do? Don't know anything about refinance. Yeah, here we go. So here's our spike. We definitely had a spike in the sell-off from F2. Okay. They sold off 837 in an hour. That's the most they've sold off since we started talking. Can I have a look at Tron? I've seen Tron. Okay, so 837 they sold. That was at 8. I guess that's UTC time. Other than that one spike, but it also had a few hours that were in the middle. If we go back here and we look at the overall mining, let's see here, the overall miner data, you guys can see here that, and this is on Crypto Quant, of course, you guys can see that they were, overall mining selling was going down. And then if we look at the hours and we go and we look at the last several hours, we see there was that big spike. That was them. I mean, once again, most of the selling is coming from F2. But what is going on right now with the price, with the dumping? We're going to look at some intentional price manipulation and coordination a little bit later. Is Link screaming buy right now from Marshall? Yeah, I think it is. I think Link is screaming buy. I mean, that's what I loaded up. I bought, how much Link did I buy this morning? I think I bought about 1,500 Link. I think I bought about 1,500 Link this morning. So I am buying Link right now. I saw that price go down. I was like, perfect. So added some more Link. I'm trying to add as much Link, AAVE, Compound, and Cardano as possible right now. Those are the 4 coins that I'm adding. I also bought some EOS, not because I like it, but I felt left out because I didn't have any. That was all. But anyways, guys, when we look at the overall mining, the all mining flow, I mean, there's just not a lot there to look at. So, I mean, guys, you got to remember, and we're going to talk about this a little bit at the end, it's not going to go up forever, right? Like, even when it screams up, you're going to have these pullbacks. And you got to remember, the harder the pump, the harder the pullback. And I was talking with Jay Shanes this morning, and we were talking about trading, and I made one good trade this morning, and then now I'm in this one I'm a little upside down in at the moment. I think I'll still win it. But the thing is, you got to remember, when you're watching those candles go up, you get very excited, and you want to make a move. You're like, I want to trade right now, but it may not be the best thing. You really got to wait for these pullbacks. That's the best time to get in. Danny asks about Phantom. We should be talking about Phantom a little bit. Didn't they just get listed on Coinbase? We might cover Phantom soon. Maybe in the next few weeks we might cover Phantom. So guys, I am upside down before we move to the next thing, or I guess move to the chart. We can talk about the chart. So guys, I do want to talk about my trade here right now. As you guys can see, I'm down quite a bit. Oh, that's my margin. God, guys, I freaked out for a second. I totally just freaked out for a second. I looked down here and I was like, 121,000. Is that what I'm down? I was like, no, that's my margin. Golly. I about couldn't breathe for about half a second. I'm down about 15K in this trade right now. Here's what I was looking at, okay? When we're looking at the Bitcoin chart and we're looking at the prices, I saw this big dump earlier this morning. This is the 4-hour chart, and I got in at 36.2 and it pumped. And then it was at 37.2. I got in at 37.2 and it pumped back up to 32.6. I got in a good trade. Let's see if I can pull up my assets without changing charts. Yeah. So look, I was over 500K last night. Now I'm down a little bit in this trade. Are you still working with, maybe not right now. We'll, maybe address that at some point. Maybe not. Nothing against them. We're not in a relationship with them at this moment. So anyways, guys, the thing is that when you look at my closed P&L, right now I'm down. Now, guys, I do want to explain this one down trade we had right here where I lost, what is that, $30? I guess that's $30. A video yesterday I made where I was trying to demonstrate to you guys how to make those trades and lock in the profits, and I just did it for example's sake, and I was like, you don't really want to lock it in at 1%. But we locked in a trade on that video, how I lost 120K. That was the name of it, talking about ByBit, talking about leverage trading. And I set my stop loss at like 1% gain. And then just like, happens sometimes, it wicked down a little bit below that and got filled. So we showed like a little tiny loss. So that's what that red is. You guys remember, you don't want to lock in a trade at 1%. I was just showing that for example purposes. You really want to be at least 3 to 5% to feel pretty good about locking in a stop loss. So the long and the short of it is, this trade right here doesn't even count. I mean, that was just for example's sake, and it was just $30 that we lost. Earlier today, I made 0.1 BTC. Was that yesterday? Last night, I made 0.3 BTC on a trade. Absolutely crushing these trades right now. Crypto Face was talking about last night. Thank you for the super chat. We love Dot and Ada. Crypto Face was talking about last night on his channel about trading and how well he's seen me do. And how I've used Market Cipher. You can, of course, get Market Cipher by going to bitboycrypto.com/deals. It's done so well. I'm doing so well with it. Like, it's unbelievable. I can't even believe how many green trades I'm making. Now, even if we lose this one today, which I don't think that we will, even if we lose this one, we're still, like, way in the profit. I mean, we're up 373K right now. And this trade is going to end up going in the positive, I'm pretty sure. So market cipher works. And right now, what I'm looking at on these charts with Bitcoin, if we go down to the 1 hour chart, you can see on the 1 hour chart, it looks like we're getting very close to hitting a bottom. I mean, the last time we went this low in the downward momentum wave would have been back following the dump after the Elon pump, if you will. So for me personally, and guys, reminder, can we go back and look at this 8 hour chart, the 8 hour chart here, and how I told you guys, and wow, look how perfectly the 38 resistance, we said there was resistance at 38.6. We drew that line, hit it almost exactly and got rejected. But we told you guys on Market Cipher about this green dot down here on this 8 hour chart and how rare this is. Of course, price went up. That was during the Elon pump, I believe it was, or maybe it wasn't. I can't even remember. No, it wasn't. We got that move, and then it went up, and it dumped down, and it basically double bottomed right here. Almost. I mean, almost double bottom. Basically, off by only $200 from a double bottom. And look at what it's done since. I mean, look at what it's done since this green dot. I mean, look at that, guys. Look how many gains. Let's measure the percent. Now, yes, you may have got stopped out if you got in on this candle right here. It did go down further, but in general, I mean, look, we're talking about up to a 23% gain on Bitcoin. If you were in leverage on that, hey, I appreciate that, Alexis. I'm getting so many messages from people saying that we're changing their lives. And man, I can't tell you guys what that does to me. It makes me feel so great about what we're doing here. But I know, and I tweeted this on Twitter, because that's the only place you can tweet, that, this is the fun part of the cycle when everybody's making money. But there will come a time when people are losing money. And that's going to be a real sad part. But we're going to try to do our best to make sure that you guys know when that is. And we can take advantage of that and make money on the downside too, because you can make money on the downside of crypto as well. So anyways, guys, absolutely huge move. That's what's going on with the Bitcoin chart. Let's bring up our new money gang. We're going to talk about new money gang for 5 minutes here, guys. Okay.
Grab a mic and start talking.
Bit gang, what's happening? Good to see you
Chains
again.
in the house.
Big gang.
Gang,
Gang,
gang.
gang.
Gang. Yeah, guys. So new money gang. This is our new show. I'm gonna come right here. This is our new show. We're gonna be doing for you guys. It's about entrepreneurship, making money in crypto, not just in crypto, making money online. That's really what we want to do because so many times people tell you how to do it and they haven't done it. As you guys know, we've done it here.
We're not just going to tell you. We're going to show you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
We'll prove it to you.
Exactly. We're going to bring in some great guests and have some great interviews that you guys have suggested as well as people we have found and bring them on the show, interview them, pick their brains, and apply it.
Yeah, entrepreneurs, social media influencers, content creators, anybody that has done a great job of using their voice, their platform, their brand to make some money. Yeah. Because, hey, it's digital now. Let's make those digital dollars. We'll do it together.
So, guys, I've got a question. Where do I stand? Because I feel like I'm
You're
over
standing
here.
way over there.
Yeah, get closer. Get closer.
Come in.
It's the Justin and Leanne show.
There
But
you
he's
go.
just,
It's the Justin Leanne show.
he's just a guest on the show.
So you guys that have watched for a long time, and you guys remember my podcast, Beards and Bitcoins, we never felt like it had like the right direction, and so that's when we decided to kind of go a different direction because it didn't have the right direction. And so a lot of you guys remember Justin, right? Everybody remember Justin. We love Justin. But a lot of you guys don't know Leanne. So Leanne, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
So I am a former race car driver. I still do driving coaching, and I'm actually a professional lady angler.
Lady angler.
And if you're not familiar what a lady angler is, she fishes tournament style.
Yep.
Bass fishing, largemouth bass, right?
Yeah, I catch fish for a living, basically.
Yeah, that's good.
And not catfish, right?
No catfish. They're fun occasionally. Like you accidentally catch one when you don't want them, but it is.
Are you talking about on Tinder, or are you talking about on Tinder, or are you talking about in real life?
Tinder
it's hard
is
for the people to
going
know.
horribly.
Tinder is going horribly. You guys heard it first. She is on Tinder, so you guys can look her up, and this might get real creepy.
Yeah,
It's gonna get real creepy, guys. Okay, so can you tell them a little bit about like your social media experience? Because I mean that's one thing that really drew us to you and made us want to get you on the show because you got a pretty big following on social media.
Correct. Yeah. So I actually had a little bit of tie-in between the fishing and the racing, and I used what I learned in the racing world and applied it in the fishing, and started collaborating with a lot of different companies that have got me a good platform. Everybody loves fishing. Everybody loves a woman who fishes. And I try to go out on the water as much as possible. So you guys enjoy that. You guys have followed me. And, anybody who follows me from this, thank you very much. But yeah, you guys can find us on New Money Gang. You can find Justin. You can find me. You can find Ben on there. You guys already know him very well. So, but yeah, social media is a great platform, as well as many other outlets. And we're going to be exploring all of those and getting further in depth of how to make money using those outlets.
Yeah, there'll be like a T-shirt line with not my face and maybe Ben's cartoon face, but we're definitely going to get Leanne apparel line because that's better than what we would have.
Yeah, the lady angle.
Leanne's
Leanne's
angle.
angle.
Leanne's angle. We're turning that into a segment.
And we're getting Ben a shirt that says Captain Confidence.
Yeah, as you guys all know.
Like a fishing, like a boat captain. It'll be like a captain.
Oh, it's like Curious George's hat. Oh, so good.
Oh, the guy from Gilligan's Island. Yeah.
That's even worse.
I would like to walk off set right now, but it's my set.
Any interviews that you guys know that you want to tease?
Yeah, we got a few big ones coming up.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to talking to Alex, the co-founder and CEO of Lolly.
Yeah.
I know that really plays a lot into what we do with the crypto world, helping you earn free Bitcoin. Now remember, we want to teach you how to make money online, and there's nothing better than some free Bitcoin. And you're just going to be shopping, doing your normal stuff. Like for instance, in the last month, I've made over $100 in Bitcoin just buying my dog's food. It's just that
That's
easy.
so crazy
we're going
to
to teach
me.
you some tips and tricks, all sorts of entrepreneurs, like we said, business people, social media influencers that are doing it, have done it, proven it, and we're going to put those strategies to the test.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Make
Well,
those
we got a super chat that says they love these guys, Bit and J, but
Hey,
what about
What
Leanne?
about L?
What about L?
no
No-
love
no
for
love for
me.
L?
No love for L.
I saw one guy said he was definitely going to follow me. Thanks for that, guy.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
We saw it. Yeah, thank you for that. You guys are
She
gonna,
cute. Thank you.
She's in the Air Force, right?
yeah, you guys said
Yeah.
yesterday, like, she's in the Air Force. You want to tell us about that, or?
No, I'm not in the Air Force. I heard
Oh.
it was cute AF. So
Oh,
Is
you
that
guys
not-
are getting
that is
cute
an Air Force?
as-
Oh God! You
It's
guys
the
had one.
F-bomb.
She has a. It's funny that she's a lady angler because she has a mouth like a sailor. It's really hard for me to rein that in on air.
Yeah.
So-
but you saw, like, she really wanted just like right now.
I
but she
restrained
didn't.
myself
the,
so much.
the Bit Squad, you've probably come to know that Ben, the show, is very family friendly. We're going to be a little bit more edgy. We're not going to be raunchy,
a little
but we
bit.
will be a little
Just a
more
little bit.
edgy. So we'll have some fun, get
New
some
Money
laughs,
Gang is
Yes.
a
tell
different
some
show.
jokes.
What's that, TJ?
I said New Money Gang will be a different show.
It's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
a totally different show. It's got its own YouTube channel. You guys search New Money Gang on YouTube. You can pull it up. 3,000 people subscribed yesterday. Thank you over that. Also, head on over to newmoneygang.com
Yep.
and click the iTunes link there, or the listen to the show link that's there. We have the first kind of 1 minute tease of the show there.
Right.
What would really help us a lot to get this off the ground, if you guys want to know how to make more money, of course you guys want to know how to make more money.
We do too.
To put it into crypto. I know
Yes.
that's what the people watching here want to do. And we're going to show you ways to do that. So head on over to newmoneygang.com, click on listen to the show, go to iTunes or wherever you're going to listen at. Listen to the first show. It's 58 seconds. It's just a teaser.
That's
It's
it.
easy.
And drop a
Super
review. And what we want to see from you guys, we want to see you guys in those reviews. We want you to tell us what exactly you want to see on the show. Like say,
Yep.
I'm looking forward to hearing about this, whether it's affiliate marketing or maybe you want to sell your own course or something
Yep.
like that. Drop that in the review so we can see that and know. So,
Absolutely. And just so you guys know, every episode, we're going to leave you with some homework that's going to better, hopefully increase your portfolio. So.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget to follow us on those social media channels. They're listed in that little corner box over there.
Yep. Okay, guys.
All right. Hey,
Yep.
Thank
All right,
y'all.
thanks.
Bit Squad out.
Thanks for
Well,
stopping
we're
by.
out.
Gang, gang.
Nice to meet y'all.
All right.
Move those mics back.
All right, here we go. Golly, guys, this is like... I want you guys to know something. I really want you guys to know something. I'm really looking forward to the show. It's going to be really, really great. But the one thing I felt kind of like really down about today, TJ didn't think I was strong enough to lift. After he told y'all how strong I was, I friggin' leg pressing like almost 1,000 pounds. And he didn't think I could lift a 7-pound computer that fast. So I did it.
Amazing.
You guys see that right there? You guys see that? That's how we do it. All right, guys, so let's get back here. Let's move on to the Ethereum chart. You guys make sure to head on over to newmoneygang.com and subscribe. Here's what it looks like, by the way. If you want to pull up the screen. listen to New Money Gang here on newmoneygang.com. That's how you get to everything. So appreciate everybody. Here's Apple Podcasts. Make sure you go on there, hit the review. It'll really help us out. Okay. What's that? 5 stars, obviously. Obviously 5 stars, because between the three of us, Leanne, a star, Justin, a star, me 3 stars. So that's 5. So here we go. And don't average those. Make sure that you add them together. Okay? Don't average them. So, okay, guys, let's get back to the charts here. Let's look at Ethereum, what it's doing right now. It's back over 1,600 right now. It's at 1,601. Now, when we're looking at the Ethereum charts and what's going on right now, we're on the day chart. So let's move it to something a little better that shows kind of maybe some momentum here that we can look at. I'm trying to look for a spot here on the chart where we can kind of see some direction. Right now, it looks like on the 2-hour chart, we got a red X on the upper part of market cipher right here. Let's go down to the hourly chart, see what's popping with it. Okay, now this is kind of a bullish candle right here. When you have a candle that's got a big wick at the bottom that's bigger than the body, that means generally you've kind of bottomed out. Okay, Rodney says, just how high can Link, ADA, AAVE, and Comp go? Okay, interestingly enough, I've got a Cardano video for you guys tonight with a price prediction. I know you guys loved having old Husky on yesterday, and he had a lot of things to say. Did the Cardano video. We just shot it. It's going to be out tonight at 6 p.m. We got a Bitcoin Cash video out for you guys at 2 p.m. And the reason why we did a Bitcoin Cash video is because a lot of people are asking about it, wanting to know what it is, because newer people to crypto don't know. So we felt like we had a responsibility to put out this video, give you guys a price prediction, tell you what we think is going on with it and things like that. So make sure to come back at 2 and at 6. But right now, Ethereum is at 1606. It looks like we could have a green dot popping up down here soon on the 1-hour chart. I think it probably has bottomed for this recent amount of time. Yeah, oh, look there. There we go. 30-minute chart. We got the green dot. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Does look like we have bottomed on this little dip right here, especially for Ethereum. It's not showing up. Let's pull up the Bitcoin chart real quick and look at the 30-minute chart and see if that shows us a green dot as well. Yep. Look, there it is, guys. That looked like that was the bottom. Amazing. Every time we start showing that minor pool, people get nervous. Starts going up. Real interesting, isn't it? So what am I looking at for Ethereum over, let's say, the long term or the midterm? Okay, when we look at the 4-hour chart right here and we look at what it just did, I mean, guys, smash the like button if you're in Ethereum. If you own Ethereum, smash the like button. And then TJ's going to tell me how many people like Ethereum. So if you like it, pause, boom.
There's 2,000 right now. We can get that way up.
Yeah, but I'm really curious how many of you guys are into Ethereum. I mean, we are the official Ethereum channel because ain't nobody can tell us otherwise. We're about to be, by the way. Look, I love Altcoin Daily. They're nice guys. I've been on their show. Love those guys. We coming. We coming for that top spot. That's all I can say. We coming. When they come on the show, we come on their show. We're very friendly. We love each other. They're very great guys. They're actors. They're going to be on a TV show soon, which is really awesome. We coming. You can't stop the train, guys. You cannot stop the BitBoy trade. You cannot stop it. So we're real excited. We will be the official channel of cryptocurrency before long because also cryptocurrency like Ethereum is decentralized. Ain't nobody tell me different. So y'all remember that. But anyways, guys, with Ethereum, what we're looking for, it was so fun last night watching that thing hit 1,700, wasn't it? I mean, it was just unbelievable watching the price of Ethereum hit $1,700. Or what did it get at the peak? It did top over, right? Yeah, 1,703 is what it hit on ByBit. This is what we've been telling you guys. You can't lose faith. Too many people are too emotional. You are too emotional. You make these decisions based on how you're feeling, but it just doesn't matter. Your feelings just don't matter when it comes to cryptocurrency. And did see that super chat, by the way. Appreciate that. He said, well, ETH correct. I think this kind of is the correction right now. I mean, the support line is somewhere. I mean, you guys see where the support is that we drew at the top, 1430. I said yesterday that I do believe that we're not going to see Ethereum in the 1300s again. Very easily could see it dip back down to the 1400s. I mean, right now it got as low as 1557. Could be in the realm of possibility. But for this thing to it, that's why with as crazy, even with as bearish as I got the other day, With as bearish as I got the other day, can you pause that, the chat? Yeah. With as bearish as I got the other day last week, because we were getting to the monthly close, and thank God we got the monthly close we were looking for. We got what we were looking for. That's why we're as bullish as we ever were. And I told you guys, I felt that we would get that bullish close, and we got it. But I never wavered on what I've said about Ethereum. I've never wavered on when I think it's going to hit $2,500. You guys know by Valentine's Day. I still back that up. I still believe that. Despite the fact that just last week it went all the way down to, where was it at last week? This is the 4-hour chart. It went all the way down to 1270, or is that 1275? 1275 last week. Didn't matter because I don't get emotional. I don't change based on the day because I understand the long-term implications of what's happening right now in this space. So what was that chat? It said, no, it's off topic. Can you show or do a video on how to take partial profits and up leverage on an existing trade without closing it? Yeah, we're doing a lot of ByBit videos. Yesterday we did a really good one because I lost 4 Bitcoin a while back, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So make sure you go watch that video. I do talk about how to take profits, but upping leverage is a good way on ByBit at least. I can talk about the other platforms. I don't know exactly how they work, but it is a good way to take profits is to raise your leverage as long as you feel safe at where you're at. Because basically when you raise your leverage on ByBit, it pulls money off the table. It doesn't raise the leverage on your current amount of contracts. Now you can raise the leverage and then immediately go back in with those contracts, but you would have to be at the higher price point. So that is a pretty interesting thing. So what do I see for Ethereum here in the short term in terms of this correction? To me, it looks like we just got the green dot on the hour or the 30-minute chart, and so it seems like for now it could be heading back up. Now I will say this. I will say that Mr. Elron Schmid. Oh gosh, did I just say his last name? I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Well, that's not his real first name. The point is here, he was telling. Oh, is he in the background back there? Where is he? He's in the other. I'm sorry, Mr. Elrond. But he basically said that what he's looking at, he really works off the Bollinger Bands, right, for the trading. He says that if we snap up here, and if we start back up, if we don't have a major correction right now, we are hitting another moon point. We're going to hit another gear. Probably Bitcoin going back above all-time highs, like in the next 2 to 3 days is what he's saying, if not sooner, if not by the end of the day. I mean, look how much it ran yesterday, okay? And we know that we've called these miners out, and we know, I don't have a problem with miners selling. I don't have a problem, okay? I have a problem with them coordinating dumps with whales. We're going to look at that manipulation here in a second, and it's unbelievable what these people are doing to suppress this price. It should be much higher now. It should be over $50,000 right now. It should be. But because those miners were dumping and coordinating dumps together, and all of the big investors, like it's better. Oh, it wasn't just us. It was the investors. That means there's coordination to dump the markets. And while in cryptocurrency that may not technically be illegal, there's a reason why it's illegal in major markets. Said 1,400 ETH is a steal. What is a steal now? That's a great question. Let's. I would like to answer these questions. I do not believe you should trade your ETH or Bitcoin right now. I will say that. Not until 2,500 or 3,000. Then it'll be good to put it in altcoins.
I think it was, should they trade their Bitcoin for ETH?
Should they trade your Bitcoin for ETH? Y'all know where I stand.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how much Bitcoin I got? Y'all want to know?
Yeah.
It's right here on ByBit pretty much. That's about it. That's what I got in Bitcoin. Why do I have that much? Because I'm in a contest right now. What do you think I'm going to do with this after we get out of this contest?
Well, when we get to Ethereum trading contest.
We're going to roll it into an Ethereum trading contest because, I mean, I love Bitcoin. Listen, I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be huge. I love it. But listen, Ethereum's going to be bigger. Ethereum, the upside, like I talked about in the derivatives video the other day, it's so high, it's hard to measure. For me, this is where I'm rolling my money in. I'm rolling with ETH. I'm rolling with Link. I'm rolling with AAVE. I'm rolling with Compound on the short term. I'm rolling with Synthetics. I'm rolling with Cardano. Okay, those are the projects that we are buying right now. A lot of. We're buying these. Am I buying Dogecoin? No, I'm not buying Dogecoin right now. We have some set aside for our financial protest like we talked about last week, but it pumped again. The Doge pump is real. And for those watching on TikTok, of course, you can head on over to BitBoy Crypto on YouTube and watch this, but you're seeing it, I guess, as the same thing. It don't matter. And we're going to try to make sure we don't leave you guys hanging for an hour after the video ends like we did yesterday. We won't do that again. But the fact is here, guys, is that Dogecoin is a meme coin. And yes, Elon Musk talks about it and it pumps. But what is the value to the world of Dogecoin? It's not that great. Now, Dogecoin does have some value in terms of it's a very small price compared to the other top cryptocurrencies, which means that it doesn't take a lot of movement for it to set off limit orders for buys and sells. So in a lot of ways, the reason why Dogecoin is said to precede altcoin season and Bitcoin pumps is because of the liquidity it provides. It provides a lot of liquidity on the markets for people to get in and out of trades. Generally speaking, says for $5 super chat, VeChain has a working product. Love VeChain. I have a lot of VeChain already, so you ain't got to worry about that. I'm just talking about the ones I'm buying right now on the short term, good price points. And I've got reason to believe fundamentally that these things are going to skyrocket more than some of the other ones. So that's what's happening right now. But Elon Musk last night, I love this tweet. This is such a great tweet. I am become meme, destroyer of shorts. He's one of us, guys. He's one of us. Elon Musk is one of us, okay? He is, now, he's obviously the richest man in the world, so there's, something to that. But this guy does not like people shorting markets and manipulating. Like, he gets it. He's not like these other old rich guys, okay? He's not like them. He's not like Jeff Bezos, who just stepped down from Amazon. He's not like Zuckerberg, okay, who's probably younger than me. He's not like the CEO of Alphabet. He's not like Tim Cook. He's not like these other guys. He's not like them. He's more like Steve Jobs. I like Steve Jobs. I think Steve Jobs did a lot of good stuff, right? I don't put him in the same category I put these other evil people in. Most people I ask say they're back. Most people I ask that have no other interest in crypto have Doge. It may become every man's coin. And look, there is something to be said about that. There's definitely something to be said about that. That it is a community coin, okay? But in terms of technology and the forward thinking of blockchain and cryptocurrency, anybody can make a meme coin. Anyone can make a coin. It's very easy. We have a token. The community made it. BitToken. You can look it up on CoinGecko. We have a token in the BitSquad community. Okay? Like I said the other day, we don't pump it. We don't talk about it all the time because that's not the purpose of it. Okay? There is room for community coins, but it's not going to fundamentally change the way that we live life the way that Ethereum is, the way it's going to decentralize social media, the way that Chainlink is going to bring in, off-blockchain stuff to blockchain. It's not like VeChain that's going to bring supply chain tracking to every retail store in America or every farmer to America, okay? These are things that are coming. Cardano can do all, the same things Ethereum can, maybe better. There's plenty of projects out there that exist in this vein. Doge should be something right now, if you're looking at it as an investment, you're locking profits on, okay? But I see all the super chats, guys, it's just too many right now for me to address. We're already behind right now. So I appreciate, thank you for the super chats. Maybe tomorrow you can get one on if you wait until nobody's asking them, okay? But anyways, guys, so he said a lot of stuff last night. This is the reason why it pumped last night. What is this?
No, keep going.
That's not the one I wanted to show. Sorry, guys. I don't know what Elon's into. He must have been on Tinder. Is Elon Musk married?
He was.
He was? Is he?
I don't know. I think he still is, or has a girlfriend, or
I want to see Miss Musk. Miss Musk.
a baby mama. I don't know.
Baby mama?
I don't know what the details are.
Okay, so he says Dogecoin is the people's crypto. He says, you're welcome. And he put him, look at this guy. Oh my gosh. My bulldog is cuter than the Dogecoin. I'm sorry. I just have to say that. Thoughts on Digibyte? Digibyte just isn't one that really is like making like a lot of big waves right now. May have stuff going on behind the scenes. He talked about Doge again. This guy's talking about Doge left and right. And, there's a lot to be said about him being able to pump coins. And look, like, let's kind of be honest here. Like, we don't like when people manipulate the price to the downside, obviously, because we all want to make money. But Elon Musk can manipulate it to the upside. People can say that when we do videos, it brings awareness and the prices go up. I mean, guys, we're not idiots. We know that happens. We see the numbers. That's not the goal of like why I make these videos, especially for, for any video, but like, it's not like when I make a video on AAVE, I expect the price to go up. Like, that's insane, We like when Elon Musk does this, but it's just kind of a weird spot. We don't want people to dump it, right? But when Elon pumps it, we all love it. I don't know. I'm just saying there might be a lesson to learn there somewhere. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the lesson is. Maybe the lesson is you're so fortunate to be that early that someone tweeting can affect a price that dramatically. Maybe that's the lesson. I don't know. I'm just having conversations with you guys. Great answer. Ethereum DEX tokens are the way I'm going. Thanks you guys learning the loan market, how to make profits quickly. Yeah, that's great. A lot of people saying they're making money right now. We love that for sure. So let's talk about the new crypto villain. So the new crypto villain, and I want you guys all right now, open up a tab, head on over to Twitter, head on over to BitBoy Crypto Twitter. If you're not following, make sure you're following, okay? Look, we're like Elon. We put hashtag Bitcoin in our profile, okay? We should also put hashtag Ethereum in our profile. That's what we really need. They need an ETH icon. But you know what? Or emoji. But you know what? Jack from Twitter, not only is he a nose ring maximalist, hippie maximalist, censorship maximalist, he's also Bitcoin maximalist. So I doubt we'll see that come to Twitter anytime soon. But guys, make sure you come over here and follow me there. We got 85,000 followers. Thank you to everybody. But here we go, guys. This is what I want you to do. I want you to head on over to the page and retweet this. It's already had 90 retweets. I want to see, guys, we need to get more followers than this guy. What a dork. Guys, go over here. He's a nerd, but he's my nerd. Dad joke for the win. Look, somebody retweeted. What? You can watch him go. 94, 252. Look at these numbers change. We need to skyrocket so more people know about what this guy has done. And you know what's interesting is we called him out for this weeks ago. We called him out for this, for talking about a $400,000 Bitcoin, which we all love when people talk about high prices. And then he says, hold on a second, guys. Show restraint. Why are they doing that? We have talked so much about this manipulation. We have talked so much about how these people, and the thing you guys don't see, the thing you do not see that is impossible to determine is how much money are these guys making from manipulating the price down and shorting it at the same time? How much are they making doing that? That's the question. You know what? Somebody asked about 1,000. Why don't I like EOS? It's just, Dan Lermer. He's gone. I love it now. $1,000. We're going to do a video on that soon, probably next week. We'll do a video on maybe tomorrow. Because I think we're going to scrap the video we had for tomorrow, TJ, by the way. I think we should do that later because we just did that one yesterday about Raoul Pal. You guys go check that one out. Maybe I'll do that video tomorrow. How would I start with $1,000? We've had this idea for people that want to see, that literally want me to take a portfolio of $1,000 and see how much money I can turn it into. And so we can do a video showing you what I would do, and then we can actually put it into practice. You guys like that idea? You like that, TJ?
Yeah, we're going to start doing a lot of that. And
that.
Building portfolios and checking in on them once a week and the live stream, that kind of stuff. That's coming soon.
That's right. And guys, look at that trade. Started the trade. We were down 25K at the start of the stream. Only down 5K now. So we're going to get that thing up for sure. I'd like to get my assets back over 500K. 500K. That's incredible. I'm shocked that I've been able to do this.
Did you want to go into the story about why?
Yeah, I do. I am. So, guys, this is why we're retweeting this. This is why this guy is a villain, okay? You know what's funny is they use the same picture. Well, there's an article that showed how they use New Cipher. Put that one on the list. We'll do a video on that, by the way. But there is this picture right here. Like, there's 3 different articles that say, like, Bitcoin dumping, Bitcoin can go up, Bitcoin to 600K, Bitcoin can't go over 350K. It's the same picture. Like, they love this picture of this guy. And what a stooge this guy looks like. People may say that about me, but I'm just telling you. This if you want to talk about the kinds of people in America that people don't like, does he not just look so snooty? I mean, that's just how I feel. Maybe it's because I know the background story. This is what this guy did, okay? I do want to put out, like, look, guys, here it is. Look at this. Guggenheim ICO, the nerd,
CIO.
says what? CIO says Bitcoin could eventually climb to 600K. That is on, what day is that? February 3rd, 2 days ago. Okay? Let's go back. This is January 28th, the fateful day. Interesting. Guggenheim CIO says institutional demand not there to sustain Bitcoin above 30K. What an effing idiot. He's not really, though. He's not an idiot. This is intentional, okay? You can't say Bitcoin is going to $600,000 4 days after you said, or 6 days after you said it can't sustain above 30K. This is clear manipulation. If you're here from Wall Street, if you're here from Wall Street Bets and you've entered into crypto, this is how the same manipulation occurs in crypto. And remember, like I told you, not only are they pushing the price down, convincing you to sell and telling you it won't go above 30K, these guys are shorting the market on top of it. I guarantee it. They're using you. They're using everybody so they can get another gold statue on their yacht in between their hookers. That's what they're doing. Hey, it's true. You can't tell him. I don't want to get into his personal life. I'm sure it ain't good. If he's this big of a douche in real life, then what the heck? What else is he doing? I feel sorry for Miss Menard. You know? Hey.
Yeah.
If I wasn't married, maybe I could make Miss Menard.
Okay.
Menard. You know? Menardly lady. But I am married and I love my wife. Thank you. Okay, so guys, let's look at what actually happened. And we're going to go way over today. I don't even care.
Yeah, that's fine.
Guggenheim CIO under fire for the timing of his changing BTC sentiment. Okay, I saw a guy, I think it was Satoshi's Professor Satoshi on TikTok, made a video about this and how ridiculous it is that this guy was doing this, and he showed some paperwork. He might have got it from this tweet. I do want to shout out Bitcoin Jack Sparrow here for making this tweet. You guys make sure to go follow at BTC_Jack Sparrow. He's got a lot of good information. I generally like stuff he says. I don't know. So many people say, random things on, I can't account for everything he said, but I do know he does have an interesting viewpoint on things. And, I've monitored his tweets for a while. So what he says here is he looked into the 14K Bitcoin transaction from earlier. It was split over 8 nicely mixed wallets. Now this was on, we can actually go to here. Over 8 nicely mixed wallets. This was on February 1st, with some outputs going to a bunch of other non-related wallets. And it says Guggenheim's SEC filing to invest in Bitcoin via Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The proposed filing would become effective January 31st. Seems Menard wants to buy 500 million Bitcoin, and as the price runs higher, he's now telling people to take profits. Price is going up. Oh, he can't have that now. He can't have that because why? He couldn't buy in until January 31st. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting, isn't it, when you come and you look at this article and you find the date? January 28th. That mother chucker. That mother chucker nerd. He went on Bloomberg. He went on Bloomberg on Wednesday, which would have been the 20th. Would that have been Wednesday? Menard says he doesn't think Bitcoin's institutional what a biatch. What a biatch. What is wrong with people? Do we allow this? What is wrong? How is this okay? How does CoinDesk, which, look, I ain't getting into a lot of stuff I know. I'm not getting into a lot of stuff I know, but I know a lot of things. You guys know that, obviously, because the BitSquad knows a lot of things. I know a lot more about stuff that I can say even. Why? Maybe I don't have exact proof of things, but I can tell you this. It's funny to me that CoinDesk writes a story, or Cointelegraph, they're all under the same people. That's what I'll tell you. Cointelegraph writes an article about this under fire for the timing, but yet CoinDesk, hey, they don't have a problem running stories saying that he said it could go to 600K. They don't have problems with this. Guggenheim CIO says institutional demand not there to sustain Bitcoin above 30K. You don't think they know what he's doing? You don't think CoinDesk, who runs Consensus, that works with the highest people in New York City, regulators, CEOs. Trust me, you go to Consensus, listen, I love Ken Bozak. What, TJ, what did Ken wear to Consensus last time we were there?
I don't even know.
He wore like a unicorn
Pajamas?
onesie or something like that. I love Ken. Y'all love Ken's one of my favorite people out there. Totally real. I love people that are real and transparent. You guys probably know that, okay? It's such a suit and tie thing, okay? I ain't wear suit and ties. I ain't gonna wear a suit and tie if I go somewhere. That's why I run my own mother-loving business. So I ain't got to do stuff like that. So I don't have to be fake and pretend like a bunch of these phonies. You don't think CoinDesk knew what this story was about? You don't think CoinDesk knew about when their filing was? We've been telling you about this for weeks. You think they're that dumb? There's a lot of people parading around in crypto like they're dumb, and they're not dumb. Remember that. You'll be much better off when you start being able to look through the smoke screens and know what's real. The good news is we can still make money no matter what happens. No matter which way it goes, we can still make money because we're educated on how to handle these crypto markets. We know this stuff is coming. We know when it's coming. You knew. When you start seeing these bigwig people talking about the price is going to go down, that's a buy signal. That's a buy signal. That's not a sell signal. Remember that. So anyways, guys, remember to go to Twitter. Of course, go follow Bitcoin Jack over there. And remember, Scott Menard, this is a story I remember. What is this? January 15th? Scott Menard of Bitcoin at 400K calls for restraint. Calls for restraint. We've been telling you since this story came out what this guy was doing. So you guys remember, go over to Twitter, follow me there, retweet this. What did that go from 100 to 254? Let people know about this guy. This is not right, what he's doing. If you are tired of these billionaires running our lives and making it so that the billionaires and the people in control of the regulatory bodies allowing this to happen, if you're tired of that, smash that like button. Let my overlords know. Let my YouTube overlords know. YouTube, may I please get some views today? Hope I didn't say anything that made them mad. Guys, now speaking of villains, you moved to the next story. Speaking of villains here, the former greatest villain in crypto, Craig Wright of BSV, and I don't want to say too much about him or else he might sue me. This guy, have y'all seen the video of him and what's that guy's name? Calvin Ayre. You guys seen the video of him dancing at a club? Do you remember that, TJ?
Yeah.
It's one of the best videos I've ever seen. This is so funny. Craig Wright discusses Michael Saylor's nano strategy. Is this guy not like freaking the villain from Austin, Dr. Evil? Is this guy not like Dr. Evil? Like, yes, you have a micro strategy. I have a nano strategy. What is wrong with this guy? Latest blog he talks about, and what's with all these guys changing their name to Satoshi because they hate Craig Wright? This guy's so irrelevant these days. I can't believe he's been making an appearance again. But he says it looks like Michael Saylor does not quite understand how Bitcoin works. These guys are such dorks. But Michael Saylor, he is, now look, once again, I will say, remember, there's a lot going on under the surface. You guys can't see at all times. And here's a great example of that. Great example. Michael Saylor, this is a picture of him that's making rounds. At the time this picture was taken, there was a lot of gray-haired roots underneath that brown hair. Remember that. Is that the same guy? Michael, looking a little rough. Just kidding. So anyways, the point here is Michael Saylor had this big meeting yesterday. It was not live while we were on air, but I think we did. Yeah, it was live when we were on air. I think it had just started. And basically, he offered a playbook for corporate Bitcoin adoption. And what I really wanted to say before I went into that joke about his hair, which I have a lot of room to talk, right? Look at I've had gray hair since the 3rd grade, okay? Is that there's a lot more to MicroStrategy than you can see, okay? In reality, Pantera's involved with it. All of these major companies that have tons of money in hedge funds, they've got a stake. And I think, is it JP Morgan or Fidelity? One of them has got a big stake in it.
Fidelity, BlackRock, pretty much all of them.
BlackRock, that's the one. Yeah,
BlackRock,
I don't know.
it's
It's not
like
Pantera, it's BlackRock.
BlackRock owns like 15%, I think.
BlackRock owns 15% of it. So keep in mind, when Michael Saylor's saying all this stuff, like, yeah, he's bullish. Once again, we like him when people like to talk about Bitcoin. But there's some bigger money behind him as well. It's not just his $450 million that they put in from their company. Once again, I will always point out, literally less than 0.0001% of people watching this video right now had ever heard of MicroStrategy before they bought Bitcoin. Buying Bitcoin is good for publicity. And fudding it is good for shorting, apparently. Mr. I can't remember his name. Mr. Menard. Mr. Menard. Okay. So anyways, it says, Saylor and his MicroStrategist, is that what they're calling themselves? Front ran corporate Bitcoin, what abouters at the firm's detail-heavy annual conference. So basically what they're talking about is trying to get these major companies to buy in and put Bitcoin in their treasuries. Guys, I'm telling you, with each day that goes by, I get more and more concerned about the stock market. I get more and more concerned about what is actually happening with the Wall Street bet stuff. Not Wall Street bets themselves, but it's kind of like this. I like football analogies. You guys like football analogies? Thank you. I watch more football than I watch anything else. That's like most of the TV I watch. I'm going to the Super Bowl. We'll be at Super Bowl on Sunday, by the way. I'll be making a video at the Super Bowl. So you guys look for that. I'm going with my two boys, 5 and 9. It's going to be a really fun time. I can't wait. What I'll tell you is that there was a game earlier in the season where the Atlanta Falcons, they lost, surprise, where we were playing the Detroit Lions, okay? I was at the game, obviously. And what happened is, at the end of the game, on the last play, the Falcons were down by, I think they were down by 2 points, something like that. Can't remember exactly what the score was. A field goal would have won it at that point, right? A field goal would have won the game. A touchdown was just overkill. The Lions, with less than a minute left, allowed the Falcons running back Todd Gurley to score. And Todd Gurley tried to fall down on the 1 yard line because he saw what they were doing, but it's too late. They said hike, they handed the ball off, and they let him score. Because you know why? That was the only way they could win the game. Because they knew that our Pro Bowl kicker wasn't going to miss an indoor 20-yard field goal to win the game. We could have ran the clock out if we got a first down. So they let him score. It appeared when you're watching the play like, he's going to get tackled. But he broke through. What a play. Then you watch the replay and you realize they let him go. That's the way Wall Street's feeling to me right now. Okay? When people are winning on Wall Street, it's feeling like someone is letting you win. Why? The more you win, the better you feel, the more money you put in. And when these big companies start selling, because guys, there's nobody to protect the stock market right now. Nobody to protect it. Okay? I'm not saying one administration is better than the other. We don't get political on this show. Obviously, during an election, there's a lot of political stuff. But the fact is, the administration that's in right now, they ain't, at least on face value, going to help the stock market intentionally. They're not going to help the 1%. Okay? Now, whether that's a good or bad thing, that's for you to decide. But all the protections that the stock market had in the last 4 years, it no longer has. And it seems like this Wall Street bets play has been a big play, but is it being allowed to get more people into the market? That's why I believe it's so important you come into cryptocurrency during this time. Because, yes, there's some manipulation, but like I've said, people on this channel have been making money because we know how to manage the risk that comes in from some of the manipulation. Eventually, the swell is too much. It's called a bull run for a reason. The stock market bull run has been going on for 13 years now, okay? 2008 was a crash, so 13 years. A little poppish to me, So, but Michael Saylor is trying to talk these companies, why? Once again, this backs it up still. Why do you think he's telling people to get into Bitcoin as your treasuries? Because you got no protection on a lot of these other markets. Something to think about. Guys, another group that is crushing it right now, PayPal, another company. PayPal Q4 transaction revenue rose 11.8% in first quarterly report since adding crypto. Did you not see what happened with Square? When Square added crypto, all of a sudden, or added Bitcoin, it made their profits go through the roof. PayPal's Q4 transaction revenue rose 11.8%. What did I say about MicroStrategy? What we've learned is buying Bitcoin is good for publicity. Buying Bitcoin is also good for quarterly earnings. That's what we're going to see more and more. And look, PayPal hasn't even added Venmo yet. When are they going to do that, by the way? Let's check that out. See if we can get PayPal, Bitcoin, Venmo. Let's see if we can get a story on when they plan to add that. Because it is going to be pretty soon. Because here's a story about when they announced it. Let's see. Okay, so it says this is from 18 hours ago. Cointelegraph. Got to ask if they're trying to manipulate us with a story. Who knows? After their limited crypto trading service exceeded expectations, the company will double down on crypto, blockchain, digital currencies. Now, if you didn't know, Venmo is part of PayPal. It's the same company, right? Like, it's so funny. It's like, oh, no. Guys, we're a hip, younger generation. We allow you to put emojis down. We got cool little stickers you can put when you send money. Because, like, you don't want to use PayPal. That's for the old people, right? They're the same company. It's the same people. Appearances is everything. It is so funny. What's the meme, the video meme that it's what's the guy's name? He was on Boardwalk Empire. He's got a really weird looking face. What is that guy's name? Steve Buscemi. Okay, where Steve Buscemi's in that show, I don't know what it is, maybe Community, and he walks in with that skateboard on his back to the high school kids. And he's like, well, hello there, fellow kids. Like, that's exactly what's going on when y'all are tricked into using Venmo like it's cooler than PayPal. Because your dad uses PayPal. You don't want to do that, right? So anyways, guys, Venmo will be adding cryptocurrency. Let's see if on this story, if we can get a time where they talk about it. 1 out of 2. Here it goes. Additionally, the company said that their buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrencies initiative would expand to Venmo and select international markets in 2021. So I had thought we remembered them saying that they were going to do it at the beginning of 2021, but maybe not. Let's see what it says here on this story. I like to get it. You guys like when I look up the stories while we're on air? That's pretty good. If you like that, smash the like button. Okay, so let's see. It says, what? Guys, TJ, what did you say about me the other day? What is one of my best qualities?
I've said a lot of things. Your memory. You have good memory.
I have good memory, guys. I remember. I always remember. I am the captain now. Okay? That's what I should have said when we were talking about the captain with Leanne. I am the captain now. Yeah. Okay? But guys, I did remember, as you guys see here, it said right there, Venmo and international markets starting Venmo early next year. Early next year. So that's 2021. That's this year. So I don't know. It's February. It's pretty early. When's it rolling out? Could they be waiting for the right timing? Could they be waiting for the perfect bull pop to get that? Could they be waiting for the bottom of a dip? Because let me tell you how I see this year playing out. I see moon month February. I see dip in March. I see slower movement back up April and May. I see blast off in June. Altcoins July through October crush it. Bitcoin hitting $100,000 over the summer. 300K in September. Boom. Bear market. Altcoins run for another month. Boom. 90% drops for altcoins. Remember that, guys. Like Charlie Lee said back in 2017, if you can't handle the pumps, you really aren't going to be able to handle the dumps.
Speaking of altcoins running, you want to look at AAVE for a second?
Yeah, let's check out AAVE real quick. Let's see here. Oh, Mr. Schmeeds is back there celebrating. He must have gotten some AAVE. Let's see what it's doing. Running again. Holy smokes. Let's go. We're rich. Let's go. We do have a lot of AAVE. I mean, that's nice to see. 45% gains. It just had a big pump. Let's see. Let's look at the day. Let's see what it just did. Shot up again. All-time highs. Topped out at 488. Absolutely running. We love AAVE. Big fans of AAVE. I used to think that, it was going to get knocked off its top spot. It looks like it's heading to the top 10 for sure. So, and I told you guys, remember what I told you. Now look, I can't verify this information, but I've been told by some people that have had some good information before. I got a big research team. I got a big web. So everything doesn't come to pass. I'm told AAVE, Chainlink, Compound. Keep your eyes on those. I don't know, maybe get some more info on that pretty soon. Maybe I got a contact. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but around the middle of the month, this could be a pre-run up to that news. Let's check on our trade. Oh, we're in the green, baby.
All right.
Look at that. In the green, back in the green on the trade. Check out our assets. See where we're at with our assets. Oh, come on. How are we still below 499? I guess if you add this, if we realize it. But we should be over. Really interesting there looking at that. Because we were at 13.4 earlier, and now we're at 13.5. Yeah, that makes sense. For some reason, I was thinking I was at 14. I counted the biddy before I counted the horse, I guess. Oh, now we're back down. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If y'all can't handle the $4,000 to $500 swing, you can't handle crypto. But guys, here's what I want to talk about today's show. And it really does boil down to what we just talked about, okay? In crypto, a lot of people are coming in new, okay? I came into crypto in 2012. But did I really come into crypto in 2012? No. I was forced to buy Bitcoin for a software that I needed to buy. Didn't have a choice. I bought the Bitcoin. It went up. A year later, I sold it. I made several $1,000s, a few $1,000s, however, $3,000 or $4,000, whatever it was. Can't even remember anymore. That would be worth a lot more money right now. But I spent a lot more money than that as well on the software, which I would have kept it. All that would have been worth about 8 figures today, okay? But the point is that in 2016, 2017 is when I really got like deep down the rabbit hole. I know a lot of you guys are starting to come down into the rabbit hole. 2017, Charlie Lee had a tweet where he talked about Litecoin. The price was around, I think, $350, somewhere around there. And he said in December of 2017 that you got to be prepared. Litecoin could drop all the way to $20. And if it drops down to $20 and you can't handle that, then this may not be the place for you. And that's the truth. When we see days like yesterday, prices rising, everything going up, people feeling real great, all-time highs everywhere. Yes, let's go, let's get it. But there is a risk. There is a speculative side that's on the downside, okay? Now, we're going to try to take advantage of that on this channel. We're going to try to exit the markets at the right time. We're going to try to tell you guys when it's time to short. And there's going to be a large contingent of people that are watching this video right now that will not believe me when I tell you. The euphoria will take over. In 2017, people killed Charlie Lee for that tweet. Now, to be fair, okay, Charlie Lee did just sell all his bags right before he said that, okay? He claims he sold out of all his Litecoin because he wanted to be a little more impartial. But I think he kind of wanted to keep his money. I mean, do you blame him if he knew this was coming? Because he understood the cycle. He understood it. I didn't understand it at that time. I spent the next several years studying the cycle rigorously. And I can tell you, there's no such thing as a Bitcoin super cycle. There's no such thing as a super altcoin or a super crypto cycle. They've all been the exact same. You get big rises. We're not close to the top. But you get giant falls. You need to be thinking about dollar cost averaging out at some point. We're not near there now. But I'm telling you this because when I tell it to you then, you're not going to believe me. You're going to believe the price is going to go up forever. I believed it. I believed it. 2017, I believed it. I fell victim to believing that it was a nonstop money train that would never end. And you know what happened to all my 2017 gains? I lost them. Most people did. The majority of people in 2017 lost their money in 2018. Peter McCormack, fan of Mr. Bean and Monty Python, he had a blog post where he talked about this, where he talked about going from being a just regular guy that, like, you know, I don't know, plays the air guitar poorly into a millionaire. Now, he's done very well for himself since this, okay? He turned himself into a millionaire, lost it all in 2018. Why? Fell victim to it, just like the rest of us did. A lot of people did. The only people that were exiting the markets at that time were people who had been through it before. And I would tell you, there were not enough people during that time being honest. There were not enough people. You know why? You want to know why? Because of money, right? It's fun in a bull market. So fun. So fun. Last week, when it was questionable whether or not we would get that monthly close or not, and I was very bearish, I hope you guys understand why that was. It wasn't because I'm bearish on cryptocurrency or because I, felt like it was going to crash. I still believe that it would go to the upside. But it's my responsibility to prepare you for what might happen, what will most likely happen at the end of this run. The same way that yesterday, a lot of you guys were just super stoked. You're putting in longs at $1,680 for Ethereum, and then you get the dump, and you're like, what was I thinking? Imagine doing that with your entire portfolio after it's gone to $1 million. That's what Peter McCormack did. Mine wasn't $1 million back then, but I certainly lost a lot. I lost a lot of money, large percentage of what I had, almost everything. You know, altcoins dropped 97, 98%. The point is we will be honest with you on this channel. When this thing turns, we will tell you. And I've got to drill this stuff into your head when we're at this stage, because there will come a time where you don't want to believe it, and that's when you need to start listening. All right, guys, drop comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this dip. Do you guys think it's over? You think the price is going back up? We are green on our trade still a little bit now. I'm going to stay in it. Maybe we can make a Bitcoin or something like that. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.